What's up, everybody? Rico here. Welcome back to Chibind Brothers. Today we got some high conviction play that we're going to talk about. Some of them that we've been talking about over and over for a while, and where they are right now, and how much they're doing, and how high we expect them to go, just like the one you've seen on the screen. And we're going to talk about some cautious too, where and when to actually be fearful, and when you're supposed to be greedy. And we're going to talk about a lot of different ones, but I'm going to start with the one that's on the screen. I'm going to talk about the S&P, and we're going to talk about the Fed, literally, or the numbers that just came, and we're going to move on from there. So without further ado, let's just dive into it. Right now, I've got MARA on my screen. I mean, MARA is our conviction play. You guys know, you've been coming to the channel for a while now, and I've made countless videos about MARA. If you go back, you will see all of them, and I've been talking about this. And as much as I've been talking about this, we have reached new all-time highs. We blast through even where I thought, we were going to, where was initially our target. But if you remember all the way back, I had a target of about somewhere around 90 to 95. But here's the thing. I want to show you in this video where I think MARA is pretty much going, at this point, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you wonders, because we've literally went above the all-time high. So let's just do this. All right, I want to show you something really quick. So this is what MARA has been doing. Bam. Let's say, oh, come on. Uh-oh. Right there. A little slow today, but we're gonna try and make it work. Right there. All right, let me pull this one back a little bit. Here we go. Hold up. Are you, baby? Right there. Now, something else I'm about to do here, because I want to show you so you guys see where is this coming from. All right. We're gonna go. Actually, it's down here. Here we go. All right, right here, right there, and haha, I think now you see where this is going. All right, very, very important. So here's something that I believe everybody should know. Here's what I'm saying. I want to see you this right here. Watch here. 2, 3, 4, 5, basically, and then 6. So this is a very important line, as we can see, has been support for a while, and then now is a resistance. This is where we are, and this is where MARA is. So now, I don't want to make this too long, because I want to get direct and straight to the point. I'm expecting, as I'm looking at this chart and literally this technical analysis, we are at the resistance right here, and we've been bouncing back. The MARA is in a bull run pretty much, because you can see how we've been making higher lows, and then we had a gap fill somewhere here. So it looks to me like if MARA does really break out through this higher conviction level that we had here, about somewhere around 80, my price target, or where I see it going next, is right here, which is about 90, $95 a share. So right now trading around 74, there's a little bit of like $20, on the upside, a possibility of a $20 in the upside. But there is something else that we need to talk about, because you don't always talk about the stock going up and up and up and up. Because the reason I'm saying this here, the inflation number came out, and they came out slightly higher than what was expected. And I believe for the year, I just want to make this brief. For the year, we were expecting to be somewhere around, I believe it was 7%, if I'm not wrong. But then the numbers that came out today, if you were to go over in the kind of the projected numbers for the year, it's somewhere around 10. So it's pretty bad. And anything can literally happen in the market. That's why I want you to open your eyes, because people always like when things go up. All right. Sometimes they have to pull back, especially when we've been seeing things like this. So with that being said, even though I see it somewhere around 95 in this bull run, because we're still running as long as Bitcoin is still running, this is gonna keep running, and if it keeps running, this is where we see it going, 95. Now, if we were to pull back, because you have to see that the pullback can always happen because it's healthy anyway. So if we were to pull back, remember, we have a gap fill right here, which I want to make it clear that there is a gap fill. I'm just going to kind of pull the range so everybody can see where the gap fill is at. All right, we have a gap fill right here, which is most likely going to be the support level, which is somewhere between 70 and all the way down to 65. So this range here could potentially be the support if we do pull back temporarily or for some point, but we are above what used to be a all-time high. And I'm expecting this level to be a pullback level if we keep doing this, but I'm also expecting this level to be our resistance until we cross above it, and my target is 95. And I've been saying this even since the beginning of the year, and here we are. So watch out. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next thing, but before I do that, I want to show you something here, because I really think it's important for everybody to know. Here we go. Nope. No. This is not what we're not talking about. I am gonna go with this bad boy. This is the S&P 500. The reason why I have this open is because I want to show everybody what's going on. All right. Here's the thing. This goes all the way to the beginning of the year, and you can see these lines that I have here between support, all the way support, and then you have resistance. All right. So every single time we reach a new all-time high, we pull back a little bit. All-time high, pull back. You can see already in front of the screen. Now, you see already that we're coming back to this resistance, and we're already at all-time high. I'm not saying the market is going to pull back right now, but all I'm saying is before we do, because every single year at the end of the year we always have that end of the year, we kind of call it like a Christmas run, kind of Christmas bull run, something like that, where most of these stocks really go up a lot most of the time. But I want to make sure that before that we always have a pullback, even if it's not a bigger one like we kind of had. We should expect some form, like we've been seeing for the past couple days. Should see some form of pullback. And before we run back up, I'm not saying it's gonna do like it did here. It might happen like it did somewhere here, or up here, or even up here. It's a possibility that it could happen. So just watch out before you just start buying, especially those that are buying options, because remember, they lose value really, really fast. You want to make sure you get the good deal. That's what I'm saying. When to be greedy and when to be fearful. So just watch out. All right, we're gonna go to RIOT. Haha, our bad boy here is ready to go, and now I am going to show you where I think we're gonna be at. All right, this actually came up. You see, we are in this triangle. You can see it, and the triangle is coming up. It's closing. Last time in my video, I told you guys that I was expecting, actually in my last two videos, and the one I even posted last week, I expected to be around $40 before I started considering RIOT as if it's catching up back to MARA, as if it's actually, starting to catch back, because I remember I was saying it's underperforming because it was below $40 and it was still within this range. Now we are exactly where I said last week, my video. Here we are, where we're supposed to be, and this is the level that I would personally start to consider, because this is not a financial advice where I think RIOT is catching up. Now, even if we do pull back, you can see already how this triangle is closing up. Even if we do pull back, I expect RIOT to break out. And if we do break out, where do I see it go next? Well, of course, we still have to break out all the way to the all-time high of 78, but you can always expect a certain resistance, because this to me is a buy in my book, and I believe somewhere around $55 would probably going to be a resistance. Somewhere around here. But am I saying this is going to be, it's not a price prediction saying this is how high it can go. All I'm saying is we might experience a pullback if we break out of this, because we are trying to attempt a breakout above this $40 range. And if we do, this is where I see it next. And after that one, I'm gonna make video when we get to this level. You best believe that we're going to the top again, because RIOT is a freaking buy right now in my book. So I talked about it from the lowest, and here we are. So just watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. But anything can happen. This is the stock market. I always talk about it, and I always say, and I'll always be straight with you guys and tell you exactly what's going on. So here's another good conviction play. I know a lot of people might hate it, but this is a really good one. And the reason I'm saying this is because, remember when I said at the beginning, when to be fearful and when to be greedy? When everybody else is fearful, that's when you're supposed to be greedy, which means that's when you're supposed to be buying. And when everybody's thinking that, oh, this is time to buy, that FOMO time, that's when you are supposed to be fearful. Peloton is a really good company, right? When you look at the fundamentals, because right now I'm showing the technique, but when you look at the fundamentals of the company, it's a good one. The overreaction, Wall Street, blah, 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 the company sold off. And I'm pretty sure most people probably took it off the watch list thinking, this is not going to go anywhere. But remember, all these pullback and everything else, it's bad catalyst and a lot of different things that happens. But this is a company that already has products, selling product, making profit. And yes, the outlook might not look what people expected it to be, but it doesn't mean the company is just somehow going to be dead, because the world has changed, all right? Things have changed, and the reason this company has been successful within the last year is because, yes, the world has changed. We're not going to go back to what we used to be, so we're going to have to move forward. Let's look at what the metaverse is coming up. So with that being said, today or tomorrow, Peloton might have other good catalysts. And since it's a good company, their outlook might also change. It's a big possibility. Right now, it's extremely cheap. The all-time high of this company was 170, I believe. You see what I mean? And right now, Peloton is trading at, what, $50? Hold on. It's Peloton, right? Here we go. Yeah. So we are so low. Oh, I'm looking out there. It's down here. Oh boy. You see, there is a gap down. Peloton is trading down to $50. Literally. It's like 3 times lower than the all-time high. This is cheap for this company. This is the best deal possible anyone could possibly have with a good company like this for a long-term investment. This is an investment in the long term. This is not about trying to make profit in the short term, tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever. This is in the long run. This is going to be a best investment. And right now, this opportunity doesn't happen twice or 3 times, or I don't know how many times companies can drop this big. So, again, this is just to mention something I wanted to show and tell you why this is a good deal. But again, remember, when you buy, make sure you do your own due diligence. Make sure you like what you're buying. Make sure you're gonna ride it all the way to the top or all the way to the end, because you're convinced in what you're buying. Because this is not a financial advice, it's specifically my personal opinion and what I think about a specific company. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget, to sign up. if you want to trade in the stock market using Webull, using the link in the description below. We both gonna get free stocks, or if you want to sign up with Public, which the good thing with them, they actually don't have payment per order flow. So you actually get the best execution in the market, which means probably the cheapest one in the market. Not necessarily best, but also the cheapest that you want. So the best deal in the market. And using the link in the description below, you and I will both get free stocks. Let's put it that way. We're gonna get free stocks together. So anyway, as for me, in this video, I'm sure you guys gonna have a lot of questions. Post them below. I answer them, and I have a pretty good video for you next time. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.